Welcome back to Jesters of Ravenloft, where a group of comedians try to escape the horrors of the mists. As was inevitable, the troupe's fears came true when Adam woke up in a doll's body. Adam fought Shadow Nemesis for control before he was shoved into his bag of holding, where he accidentally smashed the Black Knight's helm. Dr. Deputy repeatedly hacked at Adam's hand in the hope of removing the bracelet and liberating Shadow Nemesis, but the commotion quickly drew in Dell, Tyler, and New Rogue. They realized that the switch had taken place, but not before the squire swallowed the transforming needle and declared the whole thing a hostage situation. Can the troupe negotiate the safe return of Adam's body fully intact? I doubt it.
Before we dive in, I'll give you a quick update on what happened in episode 1 in case you were joining us a little later in the broadcast. In this previous episode, the Dr. Deputy had taken over Adam's body. They woke up at the same time after a tied roll. Adam, thinking he had arrived in a dream, jumped up in the air trying to tread water and fly before immediately being stuffed into, for him, a strange black landscape of giant items, but for us, knowing it's a bag of holding. He has been inside there searching through, finding items. He eventually found a collection of knives that he couldn't throw, and then another knife that he did try to attack the ground with, and with the help of the mists, instead of doing the damage to the ground he had intended to do, because he rolled low, he smashed the Black Knight's helm into dozens of pieces that he is currently trying to put back together using his tinkering. He has also been rolling battling persuasions to represent himself being Adam, and deceptions representing himself being Shadow Nemesis, as without Shadow Master to create the boundary between the two, there is a risk of either of them taking control of Adam's body. And even when he does retain control, he still has to roll wisdom to see if their personalities begin to integrate, forming one being in the middle, and none of us know what the hell that would be like. Meanwhile, outside, the Dr. Deputy has been trying to cut off Adam's hand in the most cavalcade of fucked up Dr. Deputy errors I've ever seen in a row in rolls, even with Adam's stats. He tried several times to cut off the hand unsuccessfully, making so much noise that he drew Tyler's attention, at which point a wrestling match broke out between the two, and the other friends joined the fray. New Rogue attempted to stop the battle with command unsuccessfully. Dell joined in on the wrestling. Tyler smashed Adam's axe into pieces, breaking it off of the suit, leaving him just with a rapier. And eventually they discovered that it was Dr. Deputy inside Adam's body, but not before the Dr. Deputy wrapped the transformational doll needle in cloth and forcefully swallowed it, tearing himself open from the inside like an idiot and still getting stabbed by a needle. However, he has now declared it a hostage situation because they do not know where Adam is. Last but not least, New Rogue tried to summon Jack Magnum to join the battle, and Jack Magnum fled into the barren hills. That's where we left things, folks. There's the update. This is a comedy.
Adam's goat ran away.
All right.
Okay,
yeah, sure.
All right.
Okay, it's time for us to return to Ravenloft. Adam, you are still inside the darkness and have had some time to try to rebuild this helmet. But during this, the battle for control is still being waged. Please roll me a persuasion versus deception.
Good Lord. All right. Persuasion, deception. I'm putting my fingers on each one on my sheet just so I don't get confused. All right. Persuasion. Oh, wow. Okay. That is a 21 total. And nice. Then deception. $24.
Shadow Nemesis shoves you out of the spotlight and takes control, but can you roll me a wisdom saving throw?
Oh, no. Okay. Well, that's 0. 1.
Natural 1?
Oh, natural 1. Shadow Nemesis, you absorb 2 parts of Adam. 2 parts of his gentle humanity and his kind nature. If we were to imagine that Shadow Nemesis and Adam are both made up of 10 parts, right now, Shadow Nemesis has 2 Adams in Shadow Nemesis, and Adam has 1 Shadow Nemesis in him. So you're slowly blending into each other as this battle continues. But Shadow Nemesis, you're in control. The body is yours.
Oh God! What the? What the hell? Where am I? Do I realize that this is like my helmet? Or do I have to rediscover stuff?
How much do you think you know, both sharing the spotlight?
Well, maybe the part of Adam I absorbed knows this is the helmet.
Okay, I would agree that the slow blend here within this space means that you are both aware of what is going on in the body. So even Adam, though he's not in control, will be aware of what you do and the actions that you take.
Okay, all right. So I think one part I'm like, stupid Adam, he destroyed my favorite helmet. Wait a minute. If that's my helmet, I must be in my bag of holding. And if I'm in my bag of holding, I must be a doll. Dr. Deputy! I scream as loud as I can, and I start jumping up and down and stomping around and having a little hissy fit. And then I'm like, but wait, if I can unlock the power of my helmet, I can unleash extra power and escape from this bag. And I assemble my helmet.
Okay, can you roll me another sleight of hand?
For tinkering.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Pardon me.
There's a total of 15.
15. Your problem is you reach a point where you've built the bottom wall of the helmet. If you were looking at it, it would be up to the point of about the ears. The challenge is you don't have anything that you can use to hold the pieces together. So you're stacking them, and then as they become concave, they just start falling away. You don't have any mortar for these bricks. What are you going to do?
I need a mortar for these bricks, I say. Since I know what's in my bag of holding...
Correct.
Okay, hold on. As I think and read, I have, okay, hold on. I have a pickled finger in magic egg trick jar.
Correct.
Which means that, okay, I realize this. And I say, if I can get the finger, I can mush it up and I can make it into a type of mortar, thereby taping together the helmet and unleashing its awesome power and winning. So I run into the darkness and look for the finger.
Oh my God. Not just
Can
the
you roll
finger.
me? Can you roll me a perception at disadvantage?
That's Dell's
Finger sense.
finger. Finger sense.
Finger sense. Perception? Oh, 0.
Yep.
Right? Yeah. Wow. Disadvantage is 3.
Oof.
You run around in the dark. Can you roll me 2 dexterity saving throws? You do not have advantage because you cannot see.
Oh, I'm ending up on a knife. Jeez, I'm going to go on that steak knife, and then I'm going to go on the 2 goblin knives. Dexterity saving throw +1. So the first one is disadvantage, right? Or no?
This is just a flat roll.
Okay, first one is 11. And then the next one is a 9.
All right, so you take 1 HP from the first collision with an object as you run around trying to find a finger in an egg.
Yeah.
And then you take 4 from the next.
Oh,
Dude.
I'm getting closer. I can sense it.
And you continue your search through the bag. Meanwhile, outside, time has moved forwards a few minutes. Having had Dr. Deputy trapped inside Adam's body, pinned down, a number of the Vistani come over and assist you in tying him up. So you have him successfully bound. You had assistance through that process. He's now hog-tied outside the carriage on the ground at the feet of the 3 of you who are standing over him. Lisette has approached and said, all right, so this looks like it's a bit of a you guys thing. I think we're going to leave. This seems like a lot. That tent over there with all of the ground rolls, that is a gift to you. Enjoy. Keep that on your quest. It seems like you need a place to stay after this got blown open. So all the best to you guys. Good luck with this. She just points at him on the ground. Would you have gagged him, or would he still be able to yell?
I wouldn't have gagged him.
I wouldn't have gagged him. I want to
No,
talk
it
to
would
him.
maybe be dangerous considering he swallowed stuff. Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's better to gag him so that he doesn't swallow
No,
anything
I
else?
mean-
Or, okay.
No,
If he
I mean,
wants to puke it up too, like we don't want to clog that
I want to
hole.
let him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Lisette, I'll tell you all my stories if you chop my hand off. I'm not interested, thank you. And Lisette
Thank
goes
you
to
very
the rest
much.
of the revel that is packing up around you. They are going to make their exit and move on. It is still nighttime. It's about the 4:30 in the morning. They're going to make their tracks at night. But there are three of you standing over Adam / Dr. Deputy. What do you do?
I want to. Sorry, can I make sure that Jack Magnum is okay one more time? Because I know he left, and I know we
would you have taken off after Jack Magnum right away, or would you have waited until they had Adam tied up?
Well, now that he's tied up, everything's okay. Now I'm going to be
Okay.
like, I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to just make sure that he doesn't leave with the rest of the Bastani. Okay.
This feels like kind of a serious thing happening here. We might. What if I get Ivan to look for him?
Yes. Okay.
Yes?
Yes. Fine. Yes.
Okay.
Just
I get it. Time is of the essence. I'm just gonna blow the whistle. Blow the bat
you.
whistle for Ivan.
Oh, hey, man. What's up? Nice
Hey.
job summoning me. That was real quick.
Thank you. Thank you. It was weird. It's weird to like receive a compliment on summoning. Thank you.
Okay.
Jack Magnum took off into if I was able, Ryan, to clock just the direction that I saw him.
Yeah,
leaving,
you saw the way he ran.
I'm just
You can
going to
for
point
sure.
and be like, Jack Magnum took off that way, and we are all concerned for his safety. Would you be able to look for him? It should hopefully be easy since there's like not a lot of cover out here.
Oh yeah, sure. I can find a goat. I'll go look, man.
Thank you very much.
No problem. I hope things are okay here. Bye. And he just takes off immediately, bat flittering into the night.
Okay. And I'll say to New Rogue, like, as long as he's within 100 feet of me, I can even check in to him like telepathically. I can see and hear through his eyes and ears. We will find Jack Magnum.
okay.
Please help us.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Fine. Yes. Sorry. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
That's okay, buddy.
Oh, you go first. You take the reins, Captain.
Hey man, I'm almost at that 100 feet limit because I'm a bat and can go really fast. I didn't see the goat yet. You want me to keep going?
Yeah, please. Yeah.
All
And
right,
if
I'll
you
be
can bring him back,
Haha.
that's good, buddy.
Oh, you had more to say though. Give me the instructions. That's actually part of my job.
Just try to bring him back if you can.
I mean, I'm a bat and he's a goat, man. I don't think that's gonna fly, but like, I'll do what I can. I might be able to steer him or something. You know what he likes to eat?
What does Jack Magnum like to eat, New Rogue?
I mean,
Have you fed him yet?
Yeah. Have you been feeding this goat?
I mean, no, but I've seen him pick stuff up off the ground and stuff. Does that count?
Like,
Like he
rock?
eats stuff off the ground, like grass? He eats grass, are you saying?
Well, there's not a lot of grass around here, but I haven't been feeding him, guys. I don't think.
man.
oh boy.
Was I supposed to? I'm sorry. Geez.
It seemed like he was a magical goat.
Yeah, I mean,
He
there was
seems magical in like the sense that like we all like him.
Yeah, I mean, Thanksgiving we
Nero
all
could touch
ate
him.
some stuff, and that was like 3 days ago.
Okay, do you have your?
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. Just came out of the tent. I was kind of waiting for things to calm down. I didn't want it to like add to the weirdness. I've seen the goat like eat stuff when no one was looking.
Okay.
I think it eats. It's had a lot of like room to wander around, and then as you've seen, it kind of piss and shit all over Tyler. So clearly it eats.
That's
Okay.
a
That was
great point, Rumble.
Thanksgiving dinner, yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no
thank-
problem. It kind of feeds itself from what I've seen, but perhaps not because that's a good plan, but because no one else was feeding it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's. We need to keep track of that.
He's like a baby goat, right? I think like they like milk. There's no milk out here, though, is there?
Yeah, man. I don't know where I can get milk.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you.
Do you want to ask the Vistani? They might have some kind of milk or something. Otherwise, you got like a tube appears out of a mist portal on the ground.
I'm just tearing off a piece of my cape, and I'm just like scratching with my nails. Please give bottle milk. Thanks. Smiley face. And then I ball it up and throw it in.
Thunk. It's gone. The tube's gone.
Okay, I'll be a better father starting now. Okay, Dr. Deputy. What have you done? What? Was I not doing it right? Was it not?
No, I just, now that he's tied up, does anybody see a doll? Like the doll body?
That's what we got to figure out what he did with Adam when they switched.
Like, is it just in the carriage somewhere?
I don't know. Ask him. Hopefully the bracelet works, and he should answer honestly. And I just mentally to Ivan, we don't have any food for this goat. It looks like it's just been eating what it can when it can.
All right, man. If it goes the wrong way, I'll just drop a rock on it or something. It'll figure it out.
When you find it, come back to range and tell us where it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Thanks.
You got it, buddy. Bah. You hear the bah, and it just cuts off in a weird, like as he crosses the 100-foot line.
Nurog, I've told Ivan to go look for Jack Magnum. When he finds him, he's going to come back to range to tell me, and then we can go get him or something, okay?
Oh, thank you and your magical bat.
No problem.
Do I yell at Dr. Deputy now?
Go for it.
We need answers, yeah.
All right.
Before you start, the mist swirls up around you, giving you a pop culture reference that helps you know exactly how to play this with the yelling.
Okay. I think of Mr. Feeney from Boy Meets World, who doesn't actually yell, but he uses his stern, but also warm
nasally voice
authority. Yeah, through his distinct nasally voice, just to elicit the responses he wants. All right, Dr. Deputy, I want to hear what happened to Adam. Did you put Adam in a doll? And if so, where is the doll, Mr. Dr. Deputy?
You gave me long enough to realize that I don't have to say everything I'm thinking. I just can't lie. I'm Black Knight smart.
Oh, guys, help.
And the mist swirls up around you, New Rogue, and gives you another pop culture reference that helps you come up with another strategy for interrogation.
All right. All I can think of is okay. All that I'm thinking of is Reservoir Dogs, and I'm like, I just start like dancing, kind of like shuffling back. God. So, Mr. Dr. Deputy, you think you're a tough guy, huh? Well, maybe you should get your hearing examined, Pops. And then I go up like right to his ear, and then I take my fingers and I move them ever so closer to his lobes. I'm like, you know what this little piggy does, right? If it makes contact.
It tickles.
Oh, yeah?
Tickle.
Yeah, well, what if I were to give your lobe a little pinch?
It doesn't tickle.
Yeah.
Fuck, it burns.
And that's when you forget that you're tickling his ear with your spectral fingers, and it starts burning him, unless that was your plan.
He remembers,
That was my plan. I'm being bad because I don't have options, and I want the good version of Adam back.
Can you roll me a D4?
Oh, man. That's a 1.
All right, you do 1 point of damage, so a very calculated little burn. He's like, what the hell? Can you roll me an intimidation with advantage?
Okay. This is not the avenue I expected to go, but I have to stick with reference. So, with advantage? Yes.
Yep.
22.
Squires don't have ears. This is so weird. Whatever you want to do. He's in the bag. Fuck off.
Guys, he's in the bag. Fuck off. I'm going to get the bag. Where's the bag?
It's got to be on him somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody else get it. I don't want to do any more damage to him.
I'm going to try and get into his bag then.
You did the right thing, Dr. Deputy.
No, I didn't. I hate this.
Dell, you were trying to get the bag. It is hidden inside RoboCop armor, inside the leg of it. Can you roll me a sleight of hand to try to get through this suit of armor? The Dr. Deputy is squirming to try to deny you advantage.
It's just a 9. Stop moving. Stop it.
Yep, no, he manages to keep you out, so you can't get into the bag. You're not sure what he's doing that's keeping the torso attached to the hips and legs, but he's doing that weird RoboCop wiggle, and you're worried your hands are going to get hurt if you stick a hand in it anywhere.
Maybe we should just take all of his armor off, because this is annoying.
But he's tied up. We have to untie him, and he...
New Rogue, the mists rise up around you and give you another pop culture reference, so you know how to move forwards with this piece of interrogation. You know how to get what you need.
Okay. All right. Now it's just the movie Stand By Me. And I'm Kiefer Sutherland. All right. Well, let's play chicken. And then I get the carriage and I'm like,
what are you doing?
I get the carriage. I'm like, Rumple Foreskin. Well, yeah. Would you be able to add your heft to this carriage? And
What are we doing, man? This is getting weird.
we're playing chicken on this road with this little piggy here. If he doesn't, we're gonna drive right into him, baby. If he doesn't start playing ball, just like in Stand By Me, released 1987 by Rob Reiner, director.
I mean, I don't know how I'm supposed to help you because I've only got 3 legs. And that's when you hear it from the distance. And one of the flying robots comes down and lands and says, "We protect the town." And in its arms are an absolutely beautiful clockwork filigree prosthetic leg. So incredible, you know, it must have been fueled partially by the mists. And the robot reaches down and Rumple Foreskin goes, "Oh, that's nice," and slides it on. And you can see a small cylinder where there is space for the bone fragments to be put in place. And there's a perfect slot for the hoof that was recovered. So Rumple Foreskin now has a fully bionic bone leg for their back right leg. And they reach out and kick, and you see how fast and hard and the ratchet kick sound that bounces out. It is a super leg. Rumple Foreskin will be very powerful. And they say, "All right, maybe we don't get along all the time, but with this new leg, let's play chicken." We'll take a quick commercial break right there. Oh, man. Shadow Nemesis. You have found the egg.
Ooh.
Inside it is a finger that is as big as your arm and as thick around as your dull torso. What do you do?
Okay, I kind of give it like a little bit of like a squeeze, like kind of like a little bagpipe kind of thing going on. Like, is it kind of gooey?
Yes, it's gooey.
All right, excellent.
It's a pickle that doesn't have a thick skin. As you squish, you can feel the skin moving on top of the things inside.
This will suit my purposes exactly. And I rush back to the helmet and I start gluing with the finger.
And you roll me 2 dexterity save.
Oh, I'm going to stab myself in those knives again. Whoops. I need to get my page ready. Dexterity.
I'll give you advantage on these ones because you've already run this path once.
Oh, okay. So I roll.
You go back the same way. So you'll have advantage on both checks.
Okay. So check 1. Ooh, all right. So dexterity save total 17.
You dodge that first threat. You're painting a picture in your mind so you can almost see it. So you've got danger sense for what you can almost see.
Yeah, like I feel the knife is coming. I'm like, not this time. And I like dodge it. And then, all right, roll number 2. Okay, that is a 13.
All right, so you will take
Oh man.
4 more points of damage. As dodging one, you run full on into the next. You can tell your doll body is very flimsy currently.
Right? I make my way back and I just start. I put it up and I just like kind of like squish it on. I'm like bagpiping the walls and I want to work on the top of the helmet.
Great. Can you roll me I mean, now it's just like a sleight of finger, but roll me a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. All right, that's a +3. All right. Oh, wow. That is a total of 22.
22. You are using this finger mortar to build up the walls, and it is making them smell terrible. Not that you're aware, because you're a doll. You can't smell anything. You don't really have a face. It's just painted on. It's porcelain. And you build them up, and you get another 2 feet higher next to yourself on the walls of the helmet before everything just starts collapsing in again.
No.
Because it's pickle goo. It's not mortar that hardens.
Blast. Oh, man. I thought that would have worked. Now
Can you roll me a d6?
Oh, no.
I want to find out how much of this finger you used up.
That's a 2.
You've used up a third of the finger. So the fingertip is at the top. You work your way down, and from the second knuckle all the way down is just a bone with flapping skin, and you squished out all the meat.
All right. I kind of throw it on the ground and I sit on it, like kind of like, you know how Winnie the Pooh has that like thinking log?
Yeah.
Kind of like
Thinking stump.
Yeah, like no, think. I say as I sit on that Dell's finger, and oh god, and I dig into my mind and read the list that I have. Okay, I'm getting desperate here. I will. I remember there's the magnet cape. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, wait a minute, Shadow Nemesis. My helmet is a type of metal. If I were to get the magnet cape and use it to put the metal together, magnetism will hold it together. I go and I run into the darkness to go find the cape.
Can you roll me 2 dexterity saving throws with advantage?
Yes. All right. Excellent.
Or actually, no. Can you roll me a wisdom saving throw? Just give me an insight. Give me an insight into this world.
Insight is 0. All right.
I'll give you advantage because it should be an obvious lesson.
Ooh, okay. All right.
Should be an obvious lesson.
Well, with advantage, that's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. If you walk around with your hands out, you might get a lot less injured considering you're almost dead.
Patience.
Or do you want to run anyways, Shadow Nemesis?
No. I've learned. I'll be like, I start running, but I like kind of screech to a halt, be like, patience. You can't make a magnet helmet if you're dead, Shadow Nemesis. Now let me very carefully creep around with my hands out and not hurt myself. Right? And I just kind of have a nice hand foot push motion. Like I'm sliding my feet on the ground carefully, see if I can feel anything with my toes and with my hands. And
Yep,
yeah.
And your search is ongoing. Meanwhile, outside, the Vistani are moving into the distance. New Rogue and Rumpleforeskin have prepared the carriage down the road. New Rogue is ready to ride it and steer, and Rumpleforeskin is ready to lead it careening directly towards Adam's body. Tyler and Dell, what are you doing before this game of chicken happens?
Okay, Tyler, look, maybe if you just hold kind of the armor plates or hold them from squirming, maybe I can get my hands in there and figure out where the bag is before they run him over.
Yeah, you know what? Stand back here with me. I'm going to try something. and I want to take like 25 paces back.
Okay.
When you say 25 paces back, the reason this matters is there is the road. Adam's body's in the middle of the road for chicken. The carriage is coming towards Adam along the road. It is 80 feet away, but it'll really move once it starts because it's downhill towards Adam. You are both there.
Okay,
when you step 25, when you step, well, I mean, it hasn't started yet, but you know it's gonna.
Right. I didn't realize how set up it was. Okay.
It didn't take long. Foreskin's got all their legs, and they're good at what they do. And New Rogue's excited. So it's just pull it away. You had your little chat about your plan, and then you get your chance to kind of move and act.
Okay.
Do you want to move 25 feet laterally or further along the path where the carriage will go or closer to the carriage?
Closer to the carriage, between the carriage and Adam.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
All right.
You successfully do that.
Great. We are now within the casting range, but out of the effective range of the sleep spell that I would like to cast.
Okay.
I still have some level 1 spell slots left. I have one more for level 2 because I used Rope Trick way ago. But the way the spell works is it sends creatures into a magical slumber. I roll 5d8. The total is how many hit points of creatures this spell can affect. Creatures within 20 feet of a point that I choose are affected in ascending order of their current hit points, ignoring unconscious creatures. Starting with the creature that has the lowest current hit points, it's just Adam in the area, is what I'd like to desire. The sleeper takes damage. No, they don't take damage. Starting with the creature that has the lowest current hit points, each creature affected by the spell falls unconscious until the spell ends. So basically, I'm rolling 5d8 to see if I can exceed what Adam's body's HP is currently at. If that amount is higher than Adam's HP, he succumbs to the sleep.
Great. Let's find out.
6 plus 8. Can someone please track this for me? Sorry.
14. I'm with you. All right.
Okay. Plus 8 again.
Ooh, nice. 22.
This was a jack die. It landed on an edge against the wall. That's a 2.
24.
And this should be the last roll for 5d8. That's another 2.
26. You are literally 1 HP short of meeting your target.
Oh, okay. No.
You look at Dr. Dippy, he's like, hey.
Fuck you, I'm no chicken.
What's your
Aim
plan,
for the
Tyler?
hands.
What's your plan?
Well, I just tried to put him to sleep with magic, but he's a tough little bastard. I can do it again if we beat him up a little. It'll be easier, but I don't want to do that. I'm not trying to do the new rogue thing of like actually putting our friend's body in danger.
Dr. Deputy, you're a jerk ass and you suck, I say as I cast Vicious Mockery on him.
What? How does it work, Del?
If the target can hear you, it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Whoa, not his strength. What's the DC?
It's 13.
He fail with a 2.
He take 2 damage. And he has disadvantage on the next attack roll if he tries.
Oh no!
Do I know that you cast that or?
Yeah, try again. I heard him.
Oh, fuck. Okay, this is not
that much.
If this doesn't work, we're doing something else. So I don't want to hurt our friend. I'm trying to, knock him out peacefully so that he's just still and we can search him for the bag.
I'm just still like with Rumple Foreskin, and I'm just having Rumple's Foreskin like kick I'm like asking him to kick the ground just to be menacing. It's
Tyler,
coming any moment now, pal.
Tyler, I get what you're saying, but I think your plan is probably better than the death carriage plan.
Okay, I'm gonna try it again. It's another spell slot. I'm casting sleep again. 5d8. Here they go. Fuck. Just so I'm not shooting myself in the foot. It is 5d8, right? If it was like 8 or something and I've blown this. 5d8. Okay. I'm going to use my second spell slot. My final level 2 spell slot. I get to roll more d8.
Okay.
Oh. When you cast a spell, second level or higher, roll an additional 2d8 for each slot level above first. So I'm rolling 7d8.
Great. Let's go for it.
Oh, wow.
6. 1.
Okay.
7.
14.
7.
21.
7.
28. He's already up.
You'll
Okay,
never take
great.
me alive.
It's just, I just put my hand out and just like the way you can see shimmering over like hot pavement just kind of comes out of my hand and just washes over Adam's body, and it's just sort of like soothing waves and lulls him to sleep. With each roll of the D8 is like another wave kind of hitting him and lulling him into like a hypnotic sleep.
Yeah.
Did that chicken fall
think it
asleep?
Yeah, that he forfeits. You win.
Yeah, way to go, Rumple Foreskin. You did it. You scared the heck out of him. Yeah.
rules.
Okay.
And Tyler,
Okay, so
you look down after this is done and see the mist withdrawing from your hand. And you see you are wearing a new ring.
Oh man.
Oh, well.
Oh man. Okay. There's the uneasy kind of just sensation of like the unknown, and also it is still, I think, probably pretty unnerving to just like have these gifts just bestowed upon us by the mist. Like there is an element of like, ooh. So I don't know what I've got on my hand just yet, but I'll show it to Dell and say, "Oh, look."
Oh no. Do you feel different?
Nothing. So, do I, Ryan? Do I feel different?
You don't feel different. As you are wearing the ring and you look down at it, it's a silver and gold band with two small wings extended to either side over the knuckle that it sits upon.
I see wings, but I don't feel any different. I'm going to check this out. I'm going to stay away from you guys in case it's something not good. Maybe it is good. You know, the mists, they giveth and they taketh, I guess.
No, it's usually good to try.
He is just straight up asleep. So if you bonk him or, jostle him too much, he will wake up. But try to search him, right? I'm going to take care of this. And we'll meet back in a minute, I guess. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Good luck. I'm going to take like a few paces away from everyone and cast Identify. I'm trying to think. Spell slot economy. I'm going to do ritual. I'm going to take the 10 minutes to identify for free.
While Tyler does that, I'm going to walk over to Dr. Deputy / Adam's body, trying to be as quiet and cautious as possible and just try and gently get in under his armor.
And we'll take a quick commercial break right there. Bah, bah, bah.
Ooh.
Shadow Nemesis, you have found the magnet cape. By being careful, you also did it unharmed. However, there is a duel for control inside your mind. Can you roll me a persuasion versus deception, Adam, to see who stays in the spotlight?
Okay. All right. Persuasion is a 12.
Okay.
Deception is a 14.
All right, Shadow Nemesis, you fend off the cowardly Adam's attempts to take back the spotlight, but can you roll me a wisdom saving throw?
Hey, cut it out. Shut up.
Hey, quit it.
Wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
11.
11. You also managed to stay completely separate. You absorbed no more of the gentle, weak, pathetic Adam. You stay Shadow Nemesis, though softened a little bit by a piece of him. What do you do?
So just so I'm picturing it, I guess dimensions have slightly changed of what the items are.
Just slightly, yeah.
So how am I, like, how big am I next to this cloak? Or can I feel it.
Your metallic cape is wrapped around a gigantic piece of metal garbage from the room in which you claimed it after it choked you. So if you want to use this, you will have to haul it off of a metal brick that is approximately the size of 3 cars.
Then I better start hauling.
How do you want to separate this?
But so
Do you want
I
to roll
guess.
me an Arcana to see if you can get any clever magical ideas?
Oh, okay. All right. -1 is Arcana. So that is 11.
11. It did magic before, but you don't really remember it.
Oh, okay. Can I use stress to say that I can bring the finger with me? And I kind of want to be like, when you get something stuck in your finger and it's really tight, you kind of want to like lube it up. So I want to like get some of that greasy sorry, I don't know why I called your finger greasy.
I mean, it's pickled. It's fine.
pickled.
Okay, it's pickled. Yeah, I'm just not implying you got greasy fingers. But I want to get the finger and kind of like bagpipe it like around the base of it and gradually just kind of like slide it off.
Okay, great. So yeah, use a point of stress. You bring the finger over. You do the worst version of piping icing around the bottom of a cake I can possibly imagine. You use up the rest of the finger to do this, and then you are trying to push the thing off? Like just shove it along? Okay, can you roll me in athletics? I will give you advantage because of the finger grease. Side note, Del, your finger gone. It's just bone.
Yeah.
There's a nail at the end.
Just the bone.
Best part, though.
Is that the highest one? Yeah, all right.
That is the only part that matters.
5.
Yeah, you don't really move it. It's very heavy. You push it, and then you realize as you were doing it that it is a magnetic cape wrapped around a metal object, and you're just moving the whole thing together. In fact, you didn't need the grease. You really wasted that finger. Outside, our friends are Del. You successfully just take the bag. I don't think it would be hard for you to sleight of hand a bag of holding off of somebody who is asleep. It was just the active resistance that was stopping you.
Mm-hmm.
New Rogue, would you approach? Would you bring the carriage back down? What's your plan?
Yeah, no, I'm like, I see that everything's okay. From my point of view, like we've intimidated him enough, and the team's crushing it. So yeah, we approach. Good one, Del. Great job. Great bag taken.
Yeah, good teamwork.
Yeah.
Let me get in this thing. Try to open it up and just, Adam, are you in there?
Shadow Nemesis, you see a light open up above you, and as you look up, you can see Del looking down at you, yelling, "Adam, are you in there?"
Oh. And I don't have my bracelet, so I can lie. So I can see her face, right? There's just like
correct
no face now. Okay, and so I'll be like, since I have a part of Adam in me, I will say, "Oh my God, Del! Yes, it's me. I'm down here. Help me!"
Oh my God! Oh, he's in the bag. Okay, I'm gonna stick.
Can you roll me a con save, Del?
Sure.
There's a strong smell of rotting pickled finger that has been smattered over the entire interior of the bag.
It's a 17.
You can muscle through that. This bag reeks, but
what did you put in this bag? Oh wow.
Oh, I
get out of here.
I don't know. Yeah, I can't really smell anything, I guess.
Yeah, doll buddy. Okay, come on, get out of there. And stick my hand in there and try and grab him.
Can you roll me a dex save?
Yep. That's a nat 20.
Ooh.
Nat 20. You don't even get any goo on you. And you subtly, while picking him up, flick your wrist and get all the goo off of him into the bag. So you have a clean doll in your hand.
Great. Close the bag, hold him out in my hand. Sorry, it seemed like Dr. Deputy stole your body. I don't know why. He tried to chop your hand off.
He what? Tried to chop my hand off?
Yeah.
Where is he? I need to get my body back.
Yeah, well, he sort of swallowed the needle, we think. So Are you
And
okay?
he wakes up at your feet, shaking awake.
Yeah. Hey. It's, that was sneaky.
Yeah, you're sneaky.
Thank you.
Can I lunge at myself and start choking myself?
You can try to dive out of Dell's hand. Sure. Dell, would you be trying to hang on to him, or are you just holding him out on a palm?
I was, holding him out like flat because I wouldn't expect him to be doing an insane thing.
Oh, yeah. Then you can totally. Can you roll me an acrobatics?
Acrobatics. Okay. +1. There we go. 12.
You make it. It's simple. You're diving down at a guy who's tied up on the ground, and you want to try to choke him?
As much as I can with my doll hands, be like, "What did you do? What did you do?" And I just start shaking him as much as a
Roll
doll
me
can.
an athletics. I need to see how strong you are in your doll body.
Athletics. All right. I am 12 strong.
You are not making a dent. You're there just trying to shove a neck, but it's so big you can't reach around to squeeze it, and your hands are those weird little cupped Lego hands, so you're just pushing into neck meat.
And he's like, hey, that tickles. You're crazy, Black Knight.
I just want to hit him harder with my little doll hands. Be like, give it back, give it back, give it back. What are you doing? What do you think you're doing? Trying to cut my hand off, you idiot.
This is like a neck massage. Get Adam off of me and chop off my hand.
Easy, you two. And then I wrap my blanket. I wrap my cape around the shoulders of the doll Adam, so I can like pull him back a bit. I'm like, it's okay, Adam. Oh wow, wow, it's like a little baby. Oh, this is really cute.
Release
Like
me.
swaddled up.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'll put you down.
Yeah, we'll figure it out, Adam. We just got to figure out how to get the needle out of your body.
What do you mean out of him? Where's the needle?
He swallowed the needle.
Swallowed the needle? All right. Well, what can we give him to make him throw up? Oh, Del, remember that smell in my bag? It was full of, it was, I don't know what Shadow Nemesis did, but there's all kinds of nasty stuff in there. Maybe if we collect it and shove it down his throat, he'll throw up the needle.
That seems really intense, but we could make him smell it. Maybe it was pretty gross.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Well, let's do it. Let's get that needle out.
And then I'm back to being intimidating again. All right, Dr. Deputy, are you ready to smell from the bad bag?
Bring it on. Ugly.
Oh, Uncle
Wow.
Juice.
Okay,
isn't
don't punch him. Okay.
I'm not going to punch him. No,
Don't hit me.
I'm safe. No one will hit me. You guys ain't got the balls to do this.
All right, here, have gross bag. I just open it next to his face.
Oh, he vomits.
Oh, good.
Why did you do this?
Yeah, get it all up. I roll him onto his side to make sure he's not choking on his own vomit.
It's supposed to smell beautiful. It smells so bad.
Okay,
You're
cough it up.
The squires must have an altered sense of smell and taste for the world around them. So he's never smelled rotting as a person. He's only ever smelled rotting as a squire, where it's a delightful experience. So this is clearly an elaborate hell for him. So he does throw up explosively and takes another 3 points of damage from rebarfing up the needle. But there is a pile of barf with a needle in it.
Oh,
I fished through it. Found it.
Don't careful with that. You don't want to dissolve the needle. Drop it.
Oh yeah, sorry. It was wrapped up in a little thing, a fabric.
So he drops it right away. Tyler, by this point, you have finished your identify spell, and you recognize that the ring you are wearing is a ring of evasion. Using it once per day, you can automatically succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
Wow. Once per day. Thank you very much, Watchers in the Mist.
Almost like the Watchers may have been impressed by your 50-foot jump. And a single dex save could have been a game changer.
Thank you very much. Once per day. Sorry, was that advantage or automatic success?
Automatically succeed. You just get one automatic success on a dexterity save per day, and it's the one of your choice.
Thank you. On Dex save. I will say out loud, like after completing the ritual to identify and kind of like flexing my finger with my hands with the ring on it. Say, thank you very much, Watchers. I hope our exploits continue to entertain. And I walk back over to see Dr. Adam throwing up, which means I don't have to do my plan, which was to bust out the jug of mayonnaise and make him drink until he puked. So I'm thankful for that it was done quickly and looks efficiently. And I just like to join the group and just I'm not going to reach for the needle or anything yet. I think I even see it from this distance as I walk over.
Yeah. Tyler, we got Adam and we got Needle.
Great. Okay. Dr. Deputy, while we got that honesty bracelet on you, why'd you do this? We're gonna switch it back. You're done. But why'd you do this?
Because the Black Knight is stuck inside Adam's stupid heart, and I don't want a friend. I want a Black Knight. If I get rid of the stupid bracelet, Shadow Nemesis can come back. I love him.
I'm touched, but I don't say anything. And like I'm just like, oh, so sweet, but I act mad.
Well, what are we gonna do about this guy? I mean, like this is kind of serious. We can't like just leave this needle business up to to happen again. I mean,
yeah.
I was up for like looking for a body like available for Dr. Deputy to use, but this seems like maybe we've mishandled this. Maybe once we switch Adam back into his body, do we break this thing? Do we just get rid of the needle?
Dr. Deputy, you broke all of our hearts, but more importantly, you broke your word. You had shown a different side of yourself. How are we ever supposed to trust you again?
I don't care. I love the Black Knight. He is supposed to look after me, and you let him become someone new who wasn't keeping any of his promises. I didn't even have a boss. I was supposed to have a stupid friend. Squires don't have friends. We have a dictator.
Dr. Deputy, friends are better than bosses.
Why?
Because you make decisions together and they don't just tell you what to do all the time.
But I'm bad at decisions. You all tell me what to do all the time. You're all just different scales of dictator in my life.
You made these decisions.
Yeah,
honestly,
they were good. And then you fucked it up. I'd have Black Knight back by now if it was up to me.
Yeah, well, look at it this way. Adam's our friend, not our boss. And so we came to save him. He didn't even have to ask for it. And if you were our friend, we could help you without you even having to ask for it too. But you're not. This isn't how a friend behaves.
Well,
Adam,
then I'm not your friend. What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
Adam, I guess this is your call, man. I mean, I don't know how much of you remembers this, but you and this guy, this Dr. Deputy, you've been buddies. I mean, it's kind of like, to his point, you really just kind of, Shadow Nemesis really just kind of bossed him around, but he seemed to like it. So what do you want to do?
And this is the moment when Adam tries to take control. Can you roll me? I would normally say it's the role we expected.
Uh-oh.
But the mists swirl up around you as Adam battles for control with Shadow Nemesis. Adam, can you roll me a d6?
Oh, man.
On a 4 or higher, you will take control of your body at this critical juncture. But on a 1 to 3, Shadow Nemesis will remain in control and absolutely manipulate all of your friends, this situation, and possibly this domain. And that's where we'll end this episode.
That's the end of this episode, listener, but next week you could become a watcher and affect the Jesters' adventures by joining our Twitch stream, which happens every Wednesday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That's Toronto time. If you join our Twitch chat, you can give the cast magical items, name NPCs, and decide the events that shape Ravenloft. So, catch up on the story, follow Dum Dum Dice on Twitch, and join our weekly stream right away. Jesters of Ravenloft features the voices of players Tyler Hewitt, Del Borovic, Guy Bradford, and Adam McNamara, alongside Dungeon Master Ryan LaPlante. This episode was edited and mixed by Laura Hamstra, and Jesters of Ravenloft's artwork was created by Del Borovic at delborovic.com. That's DELBOROVIC. Our theme song is Dark Mysterious Halloween Night by Sound Gallery by Dimitri Taras, and our ad breaks use the tracks No Control and Chiefs by Jazzar, JAHZZAR, whose music is available at freemusicarchive.org. For all things Dum-Dums and Dice, including merchandise and how to join our Patreon, you can visit dumdumdice.com or find us on social media at dumdumdice. That's DUMBDUMBDICE. Now get out of here before the mist gets you too.
Dum-Dums and Dice has to give a special thank you to the supreme beings of our Patreon at this time: Christopher Little, George Dolby, Richard Cranium, Gavin and Abby McDonald, Logan, Fire Unfriendly, Grandma Likes D&D, Alan, Stabby Stranger, Glitch Trick, Flynn1138, Alarain Okapi, Schrodinger's Pepper, Guy Edwards, Madre de Gatos, Lady Maiden, Garbo Abe, Locke, Sam Schaefer, Waffle Marine, Dagger Rain, Rob L, Dia de los Hoodless, Squishy Werewolf, Remy Funky Head, Nomad, the Wise Paladin of the Badlands, Accent Therapeutic Services in Florence, Kentucky, Lael, Shulzari, The Long Family, Jordan Oliver, Richard Wright, Brittany Fenwick, Alex Parr, Old Man Mojo, Dragonfly, The Body Barrelers, Megan Werner, A Man Out of Time, Curtis at FingerTechRobotics.com, Panda24NN, Shendra D, Your Homeboy Bones, and Jill and Noel LaPlante. If you want your name to be added to this list, you can join our Patreon too at patreon.com/dumdumdice. Thanks to them, and a little bit of thanks to you.